What's up, African? It's King Leon X, KLX, the unapologetic black voice of America. I put the black woman, black child, black family first because I'm a black man. Black lives matter most. Black lives matter most. Black lives matter most to me. So right now I'm at this abandoned slave memorial. I brought one of my comrades from Philly, one of my other comrades from Dallas. We're going to Cleveland next week. Or this past weekend, so I had to come back to VA and grab some stuff. So I took him to this abandoned slave memorial. That's where we at right now. It's completely abandoned. This is like my 7th time here. Each time I come, there's more and more grass and more things have been taken out. All of the things are pretty much going to ruin. This is our history. Talk about the Middle Passage. So I'm gonna read right here. It says, damn, I can barely see. Once passing through the portal of no return of the on the West African coast, slaves entered the world of unknown horrors. The Atlantic Ocean represented a mystery of them because most Africans in the 17th and 18th centuries had not ventured out into this ocean beyond the inward waterways. The vastness of the Atlantic represented nothing that they would dare fathom, much less. Damn, see, you can't even see what the rest of it says. The transatlantic trip of the Americas lasted between 8 and 12 weeks, right? So imagine being cargoed for 8 to 12 weeks. I got Ross Judah out here from Dallas soaking up this energy. Right. Any tree that we walking past is liable to have African blood spilled on it. Every ground that we walking on. So we have something for the Middle Passage there. This says hallelujah. It's got some words there. Each of these things used to have something. So check this out. The first time I came here, you see where that cement block there? It was like a statue of like an African family. It was a crazy big. Yeah, nah, they pulled it down. They just ripped it right out. They ripped it out. That's why that gate is gone. A whole lot of the artifacts. Look, it's all buried in here. You could barely see what the things say.
Look.
Yeah. You see the family there? You see the family on there? All that, yeah, all this stuff is pretty much going to ruin, but we are one people. You know what I mean? It's got a what? Oh yeah, it's got a Bible right there talking about faith. I can't really tell. It's all abandoned. Unity. It says unity. Okay, yeah. So obviously, all of these things used to be upkept. It used to be so much. Now it's just energy for us to soak up. And so that's what we do. It's so important that we come out and adventure into the woods and the original places that America was founded on, because our ancestral lineage and their history is still here. The words, the feelings, the emotions, the vibrations, the pain, the trauma, the horror. We got to heal ourselves from it. Right? Look at this. It's all like I'm all climbing through woods to get. Look, it's a walkway that I'm walking on, but this is where I just came from. You can't even tell. You know, it's just unkept. Look, runaways. Although most runaway slaves sought freedom individually, often resulting in leaving behind family members who they may never see again. There are instruments of bold and courageous efforts at emancipation that should be told clearly. There was very little reward for slave families on the part of the slave owners and sellers. Yet family ties often influence the decisions whether to flee or not. Right? So you know that you could flee, you could get away, you could run away, but you have to leave back your family. Think about that trauma, right? The spirit of freedom, right? I could keep reading all these little different things, and no one took this out yet.
It says slavery was more than 200 years of dehumanization.
Wait, say that again?
It says slavery was more than 200 years of dehumanization visited upon black men, women, and children. On a daily basis, acts that include whipping, beating, maiming, raping, all a act. I think that's act. Is that act?
I don't know, because it's
At
all...
the caprice of those who own slaves. Slavery also meant that it's at any time mothers, fathers, and children would be sold away
From each other.
However, economically, slaves were the powerful engines that catapulted America to worldwide prominence, and politically, slavery defined the early beginnings of a
we can't read it.
that looked like fledging.
Something democracy for all Americans.
Yeah. The spirit of freedom was the single ray of hope held deep
In the hearts.
in the hearts and minds of slaves that sustained them daily as they endured the absurdity of their involuntary servitude. To be free meant to regain control of decisions affecting one's life without fear. Freedom also meant protection against those who would violate human rights and entitlement to value resources necessary for the pursuit of happiness.
We got the auction block right here. Right? You see two types of feet print in there. It's a grown person's footprint and a child's footprint. Stand up on this auction block. Bend over, touch your toes. How far can you throw? How high can you jump? Check this out. It's blue. It's blue. It's blackberries and blueberries over there, fresh picked as well, that we munching on. I just ate a whole handful. So you got to know and be able to identify what you can eat and what you can't eat. But anyway, y'all turn around real quick. All right, Black Power.
Black Power.